In this video, I'm going to talk about updating the default style for a feature layer. There are a few different places where you can update the style for a layer. By style, I mean the symbology, filters, pop-ups, and labels. You can update the default style for a layer through the Layers Detail page, which I have showing on the screen here. The default style will be used in any new web map that you add the layer to in the future. And it will also update the style of the layer in any existing web maps where the default style is being used already. You can also update the style for a layer in a web map that you've already added the layer to. This will update the style for that layer only in that map. If the default style is updated later, it will not affect the style that you have already defined in a web map. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this. I have a feature layer of all the oil and gas wells in Michigan, and I'm on the detail page. In order to update the default style, I need to go to Visualization, and here you can see that the default style is just a black dot. I've created two different web maps, one called Demo Default Style and one called Demo Updated Style, and I've added this layer to both maps. In the Updated Style map, I'm going to go ahead and update the style. So now I have a map with the default style, and I have a map where I have updated the symbology right in the web map itself. So when I go back to the detail page for this layer, I can click on the symbology. I'm going to select well type to visualize it by, and just leave the colors that come up, and I'm going to click done and save layer. When I come back and refresh the page for my demo default style map, you can see that the style did update because this layer was just left as the default. So when I updated the default on the detail page, it updated it in this web map. When I come here and refresh the map where I had updated the style within the web map, you can see that it maintains the style that I applied in the web map, even though I changed the default style. So that is how updating the default style on a layer versus updating the style in a web map works. And remember, when you're updating the default style, this can apply to symbology, filtering, pop-ups, so you can change the different attributes that you can see in the pop-ups of a layer, and changing the labels for a layer.